Unit 31. Listening. Listen to an interview made on a TV program. Mark true or false. If false, explain why.
Harmer Van Sprang was working as a freelance innovation consultant in 2013 when he started going to an informal meetup called Share NL, which was initiated by the founders of sharing services such as PureBuy, Snapcar, and Connected. His enthusiasm for this emerging field led him to the like-minded blind, with whom he soon co-founded the eponymous Share NL, an organization working together with city governments, corporates, startups, and research institutes to achieve a major sharing economy. Ahead of NRC Live's Deal Economy event on 27th October, we sit down with Harman to talk about the benefits, challenges, opportunities, and future of the sharing and collaborative economy. Hi Harman, welcome to the interview. What is the key distinction between the sharing economy and traditional economic models?
In my opinion, I will say that in a sharing economy, most products and services are exchanged on a peer-to-peer basis, as opposed to being delivered by a company to a consumer. Another important difference is that online transactions are at the heart of the collaborative economy. Though people do meet to carry out the exchange, the process usually begins on digital platforms. And what we also see is that corporates, the traditional middlemen, have to re-evaluate their roles in order to stay in the loop.
What are the biggest opportunities of the collaborative economy?
There are roughly 3 types of reasons for transitioning to the sharing economy: financial, societal, and sustainability related. Every participant in this collaborative economy has a different outlook, but I find the social aspect the most important. Share NL strives for the empowerment of the peer and moving from a sharing economy to a sharing society. It's all about getting access to, instead of buying, the products and services that lead to a happy, sustainable, and connected life. And Unit 31. Reading Comprehension.
Investment linked to the global sharing economy has approached $26 billion in just 15 years. However, in Latin America, this new way of doing business is only beginning to take root, with Brazil, Mexico, and Argentina showing the most growth. A study by the Inter-American Development Bank's Multilateral Investment Fund and the IE Business School, called The Sharing Economy in Latin America, detected 107 such emerging companies in the region. More than 80% have been in existence for 5 years or less, and 63 have 1 to 10 employees. A collaborative economy or sharing economy connects people through the internet or apps to facilitate the exchange of goods or services, fueling entrepreneurship, innovation, and sustainability. Of all the sharing economy initiatives across the region, 32 were founded in Brazil, more than the double that of Argentina and Mexico, who tied for second place with 13% each. Peru recorded 11% of the total sharing economy startups. 6 journalists who specialize in economics and technology at some of the main media companies in the region examined the sharing economy between August and November 2015. Some of their key findings are as follows. Brazil, Mexico, Argentina, and Peru are the forefront of these initiatives and have young business ecosystems that have existed for an average of 5 years. The main activities in the sector include the rental of goods that were previously privately owned or provided by a more traditional industry, ideas, markets, training, company, marketing, and alternative ways of exchanging or selling goods. The sharing economy potential for job creation. 64% of the initiatives have at least 10 employees. The sharing economy promotes positive social values around exchange and collaboration through innovation and technology. It also has the potential to reduce the underlying negative externalities that are inherent to the traditional economy, such as in relation to transportation, environmental pollution, or underutilized goods, which imply an inefficient form of consumption.
Unit 32. Listening. You will now hear an interview to a businessman talking about his schedule. Listen carefully and write true or false. How do you keep up with your industry? I keep up with my industry in three main ways. The first one, subscribing to industry newsletters. The second one, attending monthly meetups. And third one, following thought leaders on Twitter. Smart Brief is an excellent industry newsletter that summarizes news, stats, and trends in my industry every morning. Monthly meetups not only opens up new ideas, but also creates opportunities to forge new connections. Lastly, my Twitter feed is a real-time view on what top thought leaders are currently reading. Unit 32. Reading comprehension. Listen and complete the missing words. Fear of missing out. How to stop worrying about missing out on an event you saw on social media and start making sure you won't become obsolete at work. In case you missed it, FOMO is now officially part of the English language. The fear of missing out is now listed in the Oxford Dictionary, which describes it as the anxiety that an exciting or interesting event may currently be happening elsewhere, often aroused by posts seen on social media website. Perhaps FOMO has become a contemporary problem because things are moving so much faster as individuals. We are afraid of being left behind in our careers. A recent survey by Oxford Economics found that the top concern among employees is that their position might change or become obsolete. Half believe that their current skills won't be needed in 3 years, and this fear has spread to the C-suite. A study by Adobe found that 40% of marketing executives feel the need to reinvent themselves, but only 14% feel they know how. As organizations, we're afraid that our industries will be disrupted or our companies will cease to be competitive. Business leaders surveyed by IMD believe that 40% of the incumbents in each industry will be displaced by digital disruption in the next 5 years. Perhaps we should apply a variation FOMO when it comes to our companies and be anxiety that the world is changing so rapidly that our careers and companies will be left behind. This social anxiety is characterized by a desire to stay continually connected with what others are doing. There are good reasons to be concerned. The lifespan of a company on the Standard & Poor's 500 index has decreased from 61 years in 1958 to 18 years today. It is predicted that 1/3 of jobs will be replaced by software, robots, and smart machines by 2025. Productivity is rising, but jobs and income haven't kept up.